So just making my way through Hereford at the minute. As you can see, there's the cathedral. It is warm today, and I've got a 17-minute walk where I was lovely, shower fresh, clean clothes, all waiting, and then I have to belt it because I was gabbing too much, all the way to my lovely treat for today, which is to have a Japanese head spa. So there's a place called Soak in Hereford, and I've been wanting one of these for ages. I can tell you the main places where I go in Manchester, at Willowfield, whatever, where the closest Japanese head spa is to those, because I've researched it so much but never quite got around to going. So I figured it's about time I did. It was Em's idea. Bless her. She was like, oh, should we go do this? And then in the end, she could only get one appointment. And the one appointment, they didn't know if they were going to get here in time. So the one appointment was given to me. So I'm ever so happy. And very good. Very glad. So, yeah, just walking my way through. And I'll float back to the campsite instead of zooming there. So I have to check how much time I've got left to go, because who wants to arrive at a place like that all sweaty? But we'll see. I'll let you know how it is. Soak head spa. You need to come. Blow dry off my hair. My hair feels silky smooth. Absolutely lovely. All day you get tickled with feathers and scratched, and your head's massaged with a million different things, and there's calming music on, and it smells amazing. And honestly that, hello me, it was I mean, I watch them on TikTok all the time, but to get one, it's all the tingles. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. So I think this is going to be a bit of an addiction of mine. So next time in Hereford, I'm going to come back to Soak Head Spa, because it was brilliant. Right, now to find my way back without getting caught in any shops, eh? Well, good morning. It's time to go day today. So we have all just literally had a weekend of, it's not even been a weekend, you're saying that. It's been like a Monday to Thursday week of just catching up and non-stop chatting and stuff. It's been lovely. Managed to get a bit of fishing with Daz. Had a lovely Japanese head spa, and we went in for a Beefy Boys, first time at Beefy Boys last night, which was lovely. And basically we've all just been like doing our own thing, but in between sitting down and chatting and catching up, and it has been lovely, like really lovely. And everyone's going today, and I say everyone's going today in a way that, even though I am leaving today, I don't have to. I'm like the only person that doesn't have anywhere to go. So John is off on his little epic adventure. I say little, it's not little. His epic adventure to the Finnish-Russian border to complete his north, south, east, west of Europe, because he's been to Nordkap, we've been to Tarifa, what is it, Capo de Baio or something like that, is it, in Portugal, and now here. So north, south, east and west. So he's off to do that today, and hopefully he's going to be back by the end of September, so it gives him a good 6 weeks to go and do all of that, even though he'll probably fly around. But I think he's got a load of lovely things he wants to see on the way, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he gets up to with that. So, and then everybody else has got places to go and people to see and shows to do and all of this stuff. So yeah, and then it'll be like a whole of September. What do I do? So yeah, it's weird because it's like, I always feel really sad after we've sat and had a really good time and a good laugh with everybody. But I'm just ever so pleased we get the chance to do it, even though it has to be like planned in. So it's a good job Emily's on it, because she is Mrs. Precision Planner. Oh, I'm getting voices now, so everyone's getting up. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get my coffee, go outside and see everyone before they go. So I don't think I've ever got to a point where I have picked blackberries from my dining room window. So I've got loads to go at. There's just loads, but we've got to get round into the garden to get loads of them. But I think we're going to have something blackberry pie-like for tea tonight. So on the left is mid-progress and on the right is how it finished. I tell you what, my arms are going to hurt tomorrow. So here's my dad's kitchen. We're still mid-tidy. We have done all the top cupboards and we have maybe 2 or 3 of the bottom cupboards left to do. But it's getting to that time where my eye starts shift in an hour and a half. So I've got to get cooking. My sister doesn't normally eat till late. So I'm like, if you want me to cook for you, you're going to have to eat early when I'm working in the evening. So she's doing that. So in the oven, I've got sauteed potatoes and then beef, onion and courgette stuffed peppers with slices of courgette on the side and some broccoli with feta cheese and smoked paprika and stuff like that on it. And I have been picking in the back garden because I cut all those trees down, all the brambles and things. So I've got some blackberries. I've been rinsing in vinegar and bicarb all night, and I've just given them a good old rinse out now. Half of them's in the freezer, the other half of them are in a pan with some apples that we bought from a farmer down the road yesterday. So yeah, let me show you. Right, so this is the apple and blackberry crumble mix that's going, sorry, apple and blackberry filling. There is the crumble mix, along with the rest of the yellow courgette. And in here we have, whoa, steamy. We have stuffed peppers, courgette slices, and sauteed potatoes that are just not quite done, so they'll be done in a minute, but hopefully this will be done first. Honestly, there's stuff everywhere. They collected tins, so there's some cool tins, and then there's tins up there. It's better than it's looked for a while, I must admit. It is better than it's looked for a while. So I'm hoping that that's going to be done in a minute before they come out from there, because I'll get that ready and get that in, and then I'll get some custard on. And then me and my sister can have some crumble and custard for pudding. I only eat pudding when I'm here. I should stop coming so often because that's why I'm fat. But yeah, so I'll just find a dish then for the apple and blackberry crumble, get that on, and yeah, I'm sure there's some a carton of custard in the cupboard. So it'll just be a quick chuck it in the microwave when that's in the oven and it's done. And another thing as well, let's go in. It's a good old pantry in here. However, I don't know if you can see. Let me show you properly. So we have bunches and bunches of rosemary, and some there and some up there. So much rosemary drying out, because there's a bush in the garden that is huge. So of course we use them on my sauteed potatoes. So I just did some garlic and salt and pepper and stuff. But I don't know if you can see there. That is the rosemary tree. It's huge. And going to Ban My Feets this weekend, and I've offered Mark some. So I'm going to get some real woody stalks so he can use them as like kebab skewers for veggies and meat and stuff on a barbecue, which are amazing. That is going to bounce right back in no time at all, because I don't know when was the last time it was trimmed down, because it's just not been able to get to it because there's brambles in the way. But it is perfect. The tree is so healthy. It looks so good. Yeah. Who doesn't like fresh rosemary? Every time I was brushing past it when I was doing something yesterday, I was getting this lovely smell. So yeah, it was good. And there we go. Sauteed potatoes, courgette, stuffed peppers. And that. Well, it always feels a little bit sad, I think, after times like this, because, you know, me and my sister got her on the same day, a couple of days before my other sister and her daughter came, and then they left, and then Helen's left, and we're only saying that this is probably the most we've ever gotten in our entire lives. There's always been things been too busy. Don't get me wrong, we got on. You know, we used to have tea in each other's houses, have takeaway nights and stuff, but it wasn't like this. There was always other people around. It was always weird, and we did not get on as kids. There was the sibling stuff. We did not get on at all as kids. So I think that makes me very thankful for this time, where we are getting on very, very well. Especially when it's such a needed time as well. So we've done loads this weekend again. I keep saying this weekend, we're normally here for just under a week. But today was one of the big ones, and sold my dad's car. Now my dad hasn't driven his car for a bit. John came over and made sure everything was running, got it all working wonderfly, new battery in, it's crispy cold aircon, everything was working beautifully, but it's just not got an MOT. So anyway, that was sold today to someone who knows people in the village, rather than it just being a we buy any car, I'm a jobby. So yeah, so that'll be good. I don't know, it feels weird. It feels so weird. He's not been able to drive. He's not got his license. He's not been able to drive, and he'd obviously definitely can't drive it now. But yeah, so I've had a shower. I've gone around and switched everything off. I've got washing on the line still. And because of whether it has been either cracking the flags or not. And I'm parked almost under a tree. So no doubt my solar panels are arguing like mad, saying, what is going on? Because not only are they not getting any power, they're probably full of blooming tree sap, aren't they? So I got down to, I don't know, 61%, I think it was. So because of that, I've plugged in at my dad's, and because I'm literally going from here to Basingstoke to Van Life Eats. So I'm only going to have maybe an hour and a half driving. So that's not going to be enough to top up from 60% when it's supposed to be overcast anyway. So hopefully I'll get my washing dried, get that done. Quick nip to Aldi. I found a lovely viewpoint park up near Newbury, I think. Which hopefully will be lovely for tonight. And then I am meeting some friends before we all go in the morning. So, yeah, fun times. Got a fun-packed weekend. It is fancy dress and all that jazz. And I keep seeing other things. Oh, you can do this, and oh, there's a competition for this. And you got to see if there's like a testing I'm a celeb kind of thing. And then everyone's in teams. And I'm like, and I was telling Beth, it's like, I normally go two ways. It's either I go full on, go team, and I am so competitive, it's ridiculous, or I hide in the van. So I'm hoping I'm not going to go for the hide in the van option, because what is the fun in that, you know? But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop pondering and thinking about my dad's car and go and get my stuff done and get on my way. Well, good morning. So this is me, and this is my view. How nice is that? Apparently it's the Downs. The Downs, as John said. Oh, you parked on the Downs like there's only one, you know. But there have been red kites flying at like the same level as me all this time. So it's been lovely just to sit and watch them. And I get some work done, and I caught up on a lot of sleep. Very, very much needed sleep. So I've just been filming some bits and bats for work, and I am off very early to go to the place where I'm meeting up with the people I am driving in with today. I don't know what time they're going to get there, because they're coming a bit further than I am. So I'm going to get there ready, get editing the video, because there's always one to edit, and chill out for a little bit. But I think where I'm going is going to be a lot noisier than it is here, because it's a lay-by. So there we go. I assume that by now lots of people going to Van Life Eats have met up at the Dummer lay-by before going into Dummer Down Farm. But that is what it is, isn't it? So right, let's get going. Listen to a bit more of my Prince Harry book, and start this 20 minutes to where I'm going for now. It is weird at the minute, because I am not going to Carfest. However, there are signs everywhere for Carfest, which starts today, and it's like, no motorhome access down there, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to Carfest though. I know, but I'm not going to Carfest. It's like, just let me drive. I'm going to a lay-by, you know. It's yeah. So it seems that Carfest is on in the same area as Van Life Eats, which is fun. It's fun when you're trying to use the same roads as other people are, but not going to the same destination. So yeah, thankfully there's no traffic though. It just seems to be it's just been the odd person so far that's been waving and doing their marshalling correctly.